What if I told you we wanted to see lush forests, epic mountains, subalpine meadows, wild prairies, glacial lakes, hike to 2 beautiful waterfalls, and swim in some of the most gorgeous teal waters? You'd probably tell me it would take days and weeks of flying thousands of miles to multiple states, rightfully so. But what if I told you that today we're gonna see all that and more in a 50-mile drive? This is the Going to the Sun Road in Glacier National Park. We're George and Chris. Just over a month ago, we started a year-long RV trip across North America. These first few weeks have definitely been a crash course in RVing. We've dealt with flat tires, the joys of dumping sewage.
It smells so bad.
This is horrible. I don't want to be your cameraman right now.
Smells of unknown causes.
There is a stench coming from inside.
Hot nights.
Look, the high today was 105. And it currently feels like that inside of the camper.
Almost getting stuck.
Oh, that does not sound good.
And much more. But it's also been filled with gorgeous sunrises, breathtaking sights, hysterical moments, and memories we will never forget. After spending some time exploring Banff National Park in Canada, we have headed south into Montana to explore what has been referred to as the crown of the continent, Glacier National Park. I don't know how else to say this, but today is kind of a big deal for me. Glacier National Park has been on the top of my bucket list for quite some time now. We're gonna be driving one of the most spectacular stretches of highway in the world, the Going to the Sun Road, and hopefully by the end of this video, you're gonna realize why it has such an epic name. We also have a goal to hike to 2 waterfalls, St. Mary's Falls and Virginia Falls, and we're also gonna share some clips of the incredible hikes we've done over the past couple of days. And then we're gonna close the day out cliff jumping and free diving in what has become one of our favorite spots in Glacier, Redrock. As you can tell, we have a lot to do today. We need to get moving. One more thing I forgot to tell you, we're starting on the east side of the Going to the Sun Road at the St. Mary Visitor Center. We finally got bear spray. Not that we really know how to use it if a bear came, but I read the directions, that should be good enough.
We're here at the St. Mary Falls Trailhead and we're gonna be seeing 2 different waterfalls, the St. Mary Falls and the Virginia Falls. It's about a 3.2-mile round trip. I don't know if I'm using these sticks right, but we're gonna give it a go. We're about to catch our first glimpse of St. Mary Falls. Oh my gosh!
Wow.
Beautiful! Honestly, and that was such an easy hike.
What's cool about St. Mary Fall that I did not know is it's like 3 different waterfalls all in one.
People keep saying that Virginia Falls is even better than St. Mary Falls, so I just have to wonder what it's like, because this is awesome.
As much as we would love to stay here all day, we still have Virginia Falls and the rest of the Going to the Sun Road. There's a lot to do, we gotta keep moving.
Virginia Falls is just about 0.8 more miles up the hike, so let's go. Oh my god! Wow! This is amazing! Wow! Oh man! Oh my gosh! This is incredible! Wow! This is my first time crying in Glacier. Oh my gosh! I can't ever describe it.
There is something really special about this waterfall. The wind is whipping. You see all the water droplets flying everywhere. The sun is peeking through just over the falls. This is going to be one of those unforgettable moments, one of those unforgettable pictures here in Glacier. I am so glad we listened to that stranger and hiked all the way to the end of this this trail. It's unbelievable. After a really great lunch at Virginia Falls, we're headed back to the trailhead and we're passing this bridge and it's very tempting. It's certainly not something I need to do, but it's something I need to do, if that makes any sense. So let's give this a shot.
Oh no, I'm scared. Babe, oh my god.
Truth be told, I'm very nervous right now, but this just feels like something I need to challenge myself to do. Wow, look at this. My heart is racing. All right.
1, 2, 3. We just finished our 2 waterfall hike, and now it's time to go back to Going to the Sun Road, and our next stop, Logan Pass.
This is the Logan Pass Visitor Center parking lot. As you can see, it gets quite busy, so if you do plan on coming here, I would be sure to pack some patience with you. But this is probably the most popular parking lot in the whole Going to the Sun Road for a few reasons. Number one, this marks the highest point of elevation that you can take a vehicle on the Going to the Sun Road, and it also marks the Continental Divide, which is pretty cool. This is also a spot where there are quite a few different trailheads, but right now it's like 2 in the afternoon. We don't intend on trying to fight for one of these parking spots, but we are going to show you a few clips from a couple of days back when we took a hike out of the Logan Pass Visitor Center called the Hidden Lake Overlook Trail. It was beautiful. In our opinion, the Hidden Lake Overlook Trail was one of the few trails that we've hiked where the trail itself was honestly probably prettier than the destination, than the actual overlook, but that's just our opinion. It was a beautiful hike. It was our first introduction to subalpine meadows. Didn't know that was a thing. I felt like we were in Switzerland. It was gorgeous out there. But now we're done at Logan Pass. We're headed back onto the Going to the Sun Road, and our next stop is
Redrock!
This is also her first time driving on the Going to the Sun Road. Let's see how this goes.
So, mostly what you hear about this drive is the epic views and how beautiful it is. What you don't hear is that it's kind of terrifying, and there's definitely parts of it that'll make your butt clench. Oh god, like right now. Okay.
Just to give you some perspective, this is what we're looking at right now. I must say, being a passenger on this road is very different than being a driver on this road. You're like, I get what she's talking about, the whole butt clenching. You're like, I'm just loving the variety on this road. There are so many different things to see. Another thing that crosses my mind every once in a while is the fact that this was built in the 1920s. It's just hard for me to comprehend how they built this road using tools from the 1920s. We're talking 2 tunnels and a 50-mile road that hugs 2 massive lakes, cliffs, ridges. It goes through meadows and prairies, through trees, right next to mountain walls. It's just hard to imagine how they did this.
After a few more butt-clenching moments, we finally made it over to the west side of the park, where just a few days ago we did a hike to a gorgeous glacial lake called Avalanche Lake.
We are at the last stop on our Going to the Sun road tour. This has quickly become one of our favorite places. This is Redrock's, and these clothes are not appropriate, so let's go change.
All right, this is much better. Let's go swimming. Last time we swam here, it took me a solid hour to get my entire body underwater, so we'll see how today goes. I'm gonna try for a different approach this time and just try to get in really quick. Oh boy, okay. It's very cold. 1, 2, 3. Oh god, that is cold. But it's the most beautiful water I've ever been in, so it's worth it. Mommy.
This time I came more prepared. Got the old Crocs, but I gotta flip the Crocs into overdrive, 4x4.
Oh, sport mode.
Sport mode. Sport mode. It takes your breath away, and I'm not even all the way in. I will say the last time we were here, I was uncontrollably shivering.
Uncontrolled.
I was in the early stages of hypothermia, no doubt about it. We've been in the water less than an hour, and it gets to this point where you just can't stop shivering. But those views down there were absolutely worth it.
A new place, a new home, for a while, let me feel alive. Nothing to hold me back, take my time, just enjoy the ride. A new man passing by, life is good, best I've ever felt. Get me up.
I can't feel my feet.